Welcome to the old Clarkesville Cemetery.
Where history never dies.
I'm Lane Gresham. I serve as the chair of Historic Clarkesville Cemetery Preservation, Inc., the nonprofit organization that's charged with preserving and restoring this sacred space.
I'm Brooks Garcia. I'm head of gardens. Come with us as we take you in and show you what we've accomplished over the past few years and what our plans are for this year, 2023. Join us, won't you? If you've visited the cemetery recently or driven by, you've probably noticed these white crosses. The addition of over 240 crosses have been added and mark graves that have not been marked before in the cemetery that were located using ground penetrating radar in 2021. We thank Georgia Power for the funds that helped us obtain these crosses and for also the labor that helped install them.
We'd like to introduce you to one of our more famous residents, and that's Frederick Eugene Durbeck, who is buried here with his young children. Frederick Eugene Durbeck was quite a well-known photographer. In fact, he and his partner, James Osborne, captured some of the first images at Fort Sumter of the Civil War. He went on to own several businesses, married, and moved to Clarkesville to open the Eureka Hotel in 1890. Sadly, he passed away not long after that, after he lost his children.
This tomb and its restoration are probably going to be one of our most ambitious projects here in the cemetery. Because Eugene Durbeck was from the low country of Savannah and Charleston, his tomb is particularly interesting, done in a barrel vaulted style with brick and stucco. We've had it assessed and we've looked at it, and we're now raising the funds for this project. We hope to have it done shortly. Won't you give to this project?
We'd like to point out the Stanford family enclosure. The Stanford family is buried here along with other community members, but you'll notice that the wall here has fallen down. And John R. Stanford was a prominent businessman in early Clarkesville. His name is etched on the top of this wall. So over the next few weeks, you ought to be able to come by and see that wall upright. And that's just part of our planning for 2023 to continue our commitment to restore and preserve this sacred space. We thank you so much for your support. We're standing at the corner of Wayne and Jefferson Street in downtown Clarkesville on an open lot adjacent to the old Clarkesville Cemetery. The city recently acquired this, and we have incorporated it into our mission to preserve and restore this sacred space. You may have noticed the flags here on the lot, and we have confirmed that there are 140 additional residents who sleep here on this parcel. Ground penetrating radar in 2022 confirmed this for us. We have plans to install an oversized marker to commemorate the cemetery and the bicentennial year for Clarkesville, as well as honor the 140 individuals who sleep here.
So you see these flags behind us, the 140 people that we have found, graves, internments that Lane has mentioned, and we found those with ground penetrating radar. This is one of the expenses that we have here at the cemetery and why we raise the funds that we do to carry out this work. We want to keep this space open rather than mark these graves with the same metal crosses that we have in the other cemetery. So we have ordered flat river stones with crosses on them that will be level with the ground. This space will be available to the people of Clarkesville as a passive recreational space, a park of sorts. And the cemeteries, the garden cemeteries, which the old Clarkesville Cemetery is one of them, were the precursors to the public parks that we experience today. We hope to have this space open this summer for you to come and enjoy with your family.
Thank you so much for your continued support as we continue to honor our mission of preserving and restoring this sacred space. If you'd like to donate to this project or any other projects that we have, please visit oldclarksvillecemetery.com to learn more.
So this spring we have planned for you the gloaming picnic and art auction on April 22nd. You'll be able to find more information about this wonderful event on our website. Tickets are $50.
Additionally, in October, there'll be 3 nights of storytelling in the cemetery. We're bringing back our popular History Among the Hemlocks, where we share information about the people who sleep here at the old Clarkesville Cemetery. It's quite popular. This will be our 3rd version of the stories, and again, as Brooks mentioned, you can find information about all of our events and activities at oldclarksvillecemetery.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Join us, won't you?